Welcome back to Colorado and Company. I'm Denise Plant. Guess what? It's time to lace up those sneakers because we're about a month out from the Colfax Marathon, and we know you love to participate. So I have joining us from McGlone Elementary PE teacher Joe Sawaya, also Joe Socher, or Jerry Socher, excuse me, with Kaiser Permanente. Welcome, guys. Nice to see you.
Good to be here.
So you've ran this a few times. We'll talk to you about your experience, but this is a beginner. This is a first timer.
First time.
And you're running with a group of teachers, I understand.
Yeah, so I'm running the group relay, so I don't have to do the full marathon. My leg's only about 6 miles. So
why did you
I'm
decide to
excited
do
about
this?
that. So the reason why we're doing this is we did it last year, and it helps to show the students that we care about them.
Yeah.
And we're doing it mostly for the students. And we're trying to show them that, hey, we believe in you guys, and we're going to go out, and even though I've never done a marathon before.
That's a good message, though. I mean, if you're willing to do this because you care about those students so much, that's a great message.
Yeah.
How have you been training?
So I go to the gym in the morning and do some weightlifting, and I also...
Dude, you gotta run!
I know, right?
I mean, it doesn't matter how big you get, you gotta run!
I've also been running on the treadmill and then going out to some different parks around where I live and running, trying to get ready. So
besides giving inspiration to the children at school, McGlone School, how is helping, I mean, why are you running the marathon? How is that helping them?
So the great thing about it is partnering with Colfax is it brings kind of light to what we're doing at McGlone and how the students are working really hard, kind of turning around. 4 years ago, we were one of the lowest schools in the state for test scoring, and the last 4 years, we've turned that around to become one of the top schools in the state.
That's
the
wonderful.
past 4 years each. And last year, we were actually the highest growth for literacy.
Wonderful. You know what?
DPS.
As a mom of 2 boys, thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think teachers get enough accolades. I really don't. So thank you for stepping it up. What else makes McGlone so unique?
So I think the thing that makes McGlone really unique is the staff and the students. The staff has a really, really huge commitment to the students, and everything that they do in planning and making sure that the kids have everything that they need. They think, what do we need to do to put the students first?
And so how are you using the funds raised then?
The funds that we use them for programming, and it helps also with materials for the kids. We've used it for literacy and math materials, and then bringing in extra programming, like there's running programs for the kids before school and after school, and there's also some different programs we brought in for sports, extracurricular.
That's great.
So they can have different groups to
That's
join for
wonderful.
after school.
That's great. Now, Jerry, you've been doing this. Is this your 5th year?
This will be my 5th year running the Colfax Marathon.
Woo!
So, yeah,
Right there,
yeah.
Knuckles, buddy.
Thank you.
How can someone be a charity partner?
You know, you can go to the runcolfax.org website, and under the charities, there's tons of information. There's more than 200 charity partners, which you can find information. There's also some other information on that webpage. So anyone who wants to run for a charity, that's where I would send them.
So even if you're already a team or an individual that's planning to run, can you still be a charity partner?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And what you would do there is go to runcolfax.org and go to the frequently asked questions, the FAQ, and then you would alter your registration. So you can still do it, and I encourage folks to do it if they haven't done so.
Why do you encourage? Why should they register to run?
You know what? This is such a cool event, and I got to tell you that this has got something for everyone. Whether you're an ultra marathoner, pushing a stroller, moms and dads pushing a stroller, or you're running your first 5K, it's got the community piece to it. And to come out and to cheer folks on throughout the race is reason enough. But in addition to that, there's also more than 200 charity partners that will have tents set up, information giveaways. There'll be music, there'll be food, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Day.
Absolutely.
How many teachers are running?
So right now we have 25 that are registered already, and I know at least of 3 or 4 that are doing the full marathon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
so what do the students think about the teachers running and doing this for them?
They love it. I think that they see that sense of community, and they know that we're doing it for them.
Good.
And we're using this as an opportunity to kind of raise some money for them so that they can have resources. I think they get excited about it. Last year we had I think it was like 15 to 20 students who ran in the 5K that happens on
That's
Saturday.
great.
before.
So you're encouraging health and
Yep,
fitness and
yep.
goals. Speaking of which, how did you train?
You know, I've run. It's just been part of what I've done since
Your
I
life?
was absolutely. And my father got me into running way back 30 years ago, and it's always been just part of what I do. And I do it more for my sanity than vanity.
Yeah.
And it's just my thing that I do every day.
Wow. Well, I'll be interested in talking to you a little bit more because I want to find out what you think about when you hit that mark where you're like, I can't go anymore, but I got to keep going. What's that?
Well, I got to tell you, folks who come out to cheer folks on, I mean, there's nothing greater than high-fiving folks along the route.
Yeah.
And that's very encouraging.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you both for coming on the show. Again, nearly 200 nonprofits participate in the Colfax Marathon each year to raise funds and awareness for their cause. There's absolutely no cost to join. Plus, you keep all the money you raise. Find out how your group can be a charity partner by emailing jean@runcolfax.org. That's JEAN at runcolfax.org. The cutoff to sign up is April 15th. If you already know which charity you want to support, race to the finish line and beat the price increase. Register yourself or your team by the end of the day on April 20th. You could save your $20 to $34. For more information, please visit runcolfax.org. That's runcolfax.org.